The Times Square ball wasn't the only thing that dropped overnight. Multiple new state laws are now in effect. Minimum wage went up to $11.41 for all employers outside of Minneapolis and St. Paul. Those cities already have higher minimum wages. To receive an absentee ballot, voters will now need to provide both the Minnesota driver's license or state ID card number and the last four digits of their social security number. And then there's the paid family leave law, which offers 12 weeks of family leave per year, 12 weeks of medical leave, or 20 weeks for a combination of both. That's what we want to talk about tonight. The protections cover more than just illness and birth. The leave also applies to safety issues, including domestic violence. Jessica Hart is here with a closer look at that.
Kent, the people I talk with today say this is a huge moment for Minnesota. They say this is a good first step in showing that this is a public health and community issue rather than an individual one. In Minnesota, a new year ushers in new laws.
It's just really a robust law.
The robust law Angie Bodema with Maria's Voice, a domestic violence organization, is talking about is the state's new policy on paid leave.
Never before have I seen anything that allows someone to take extended leave related to experiencing this type of trauma.
Ashley Taylor Gouget with the Minnesota Coalition Against Sexual Assault says victims of domestic violence, assault, or stalking can now apply for paid leave for safety.
What the program does is it replaces part of a worker's wages and protects their job while they are taking that time away to focus on health, family, or safety.
It really removes a lot of barriers for them, especially time and money for those who are victimized to get the help that they need.
They both say applying is simple. You can either submit a court or legal document such as an order of protection, harassment restraining order, domestic abuse no contact order, or a judicial complaint. The other option is to fill out a safety leave certification.
There's no revealing facts about the employer, their employee, or their situation.
Applicants will need a certifier, ranging from a domestic abuse or sexual assault advocate to a licensed healthcare professional.
For safety leave specifically, survivors should know that the benefit is designed to protect their privacy. They don't have to explain what happens. They just have to meet with a qualified professional.
A new change in the new year that could impact thousands of lives.
It really lets people take time to handle life's big moments without having to choose between their paycheck, their health, safety, or family.
All right, that's a lot to consider for those that might be trying to take advantage of this.
Yeah.
Is there any idea, or is this really kind of uncharted territory in terms of how many people might be taking advantage of something like this?
It's really uncharted territory when you look at the amount of time people are able to take off, right? Like they've been able in the past, there are protections for people to go to different court hearings, but what I've understanding from these experts is that there's never been weeks long where people could take off to kind of process everything, do their court hearings, and not have to worry about losing their job.
All right, we'll see what happens. Thanks a lot, Jessica. We'll be right back.